Welcome to our channel EM3 365. Like and subscribe, then press the bell icon and select all. By doing this, our new videos will reach you always. This is for 12th standard computer science subject. So, in 12th standard computer science subject, there is a Python programming language. But here in the 5th chapter, there is a tokens. So in this video, we are going to know what is tokens and what are inside the tokens, and then how to create a tokens and how to assign values to the tokens, and then how to use these tokens, and then how to write a program using these tokens. These we are going to know in this video. So here tokens means actually there is a logical line, but the tokens breaks each logical line into a sequence of elementary lexical components. So this is elementary lexical components. Lexical means group of something, group of some instructions or some commands to perform a specific task. That's what lexical components. And the elementary means this is very important one, that is fundamental one. That's what here elementary. So this is known as tokens. So here 5 types is there as tokens. The first one is identifiers, the second one is keywords, and third one is operators, fourth one is delimiters, and finally fifth one is literals. So here white space is a separation to use these tokens, because white space is a separation is necessary between the tokens or identifiers or keywords. Then only the Python interpreter can understand this is tokens, this is predefined one, and this is identifiers, or this is user defined one, like that. So the white space separation is necessary. It's an important one. Otherwise, the Python interpreter will prompt or will give the error. So white space is very important in between token, identifier, or keywords. So here 5 types of tokens: identifiers, keywords, operators, delimiters, and literals. Now we are going to see the first tokens, identifiers. Actually, the identifier is a name, but that name is used to identify a variable, function, class, module, or object. So without identifying these, we couldn't be able to perform some operations or specific operations. That's why they have given identifier. As the name itself says, what is identifier? It will identify, it can identify variable, function, class, module, or objects. That's why they have named this as identifiers inside the tokens. Actually, very simply, this is name used to identify variable, function, class, module, or object. Without this, we couldn't be able to write any programs in Python. So here is some rules and regulations, 5 rules and regulations to create identifiers. So identifiers means variable, function, class, module, or object. So these rules means the first one is identifier must starts with alphabets. These alphabets may be in either in capital or small. We can use it, as well as we can use underscore as a first character to the identifiers. The second one is, so identifier may also consist with numbers 0 to 9. We can use number 0 to 9 as an identifier. And then Python identifiers is a case sensitive, because there is alphabets capital or smaller. So if I create one variable in capital and the same variable in smaller, means these two are two different identifiers, two different
variables. That's why they are saying this is a case sensitive identifiers. And then the identifier would not use the Python keyword because the Python keyword is the predefined word. We can use, but we cannot create identifiers with that. And then in this Python programming language, there is a punctuation characters. We could not use to create identifiers these punctuation characters. So some kind of punctuation characters are dollar symbol, modulo symbol, add symbol, that is. So it will go on. These symbols should not be used to create identifiers. So here is one example I have given, a valid identifier examples. The first one is sum. Sum is one variable. So here it's not a variable. So commonly is the identifier. And total underscore marks. So total underscore mark also one variable. Here is identifiers, but in this identifier I given an underscore in between total and marks. So this is valid one. And then registration number. So here I have given a short form REGNO, registration number. This is also one variable identifier. And then num1. Num1 also one identifier. Here is a variable. So in second, I have given invalid identifiers examples. Invalid identifiers as an example. So see, the first one is 12 and the name 1 2 name. So here is a one variable. Here as identifiers. So this identifier starts with the numbers. So this is not a valid one. So the number should not start the identifier. The second is num dollar symbol. So here num is a variable identifier, but end with the dollar symbol. Dollar symbol means a punctuation characters. So we never use the punctuation character to create an identifiers. And then total underscore mark, third identifier. Here total and mark is the identifier, but in between total and mark there's hyphen. Hyphen is a punctuation character. So it is this identifier is an invalid one. And then continue. Continue is a keyword of Python. We never use these keywords to create identifiers in Python. So these four are invalid identifiers. Invalid identifiers. This is what about identifiers. Then keywords. So here keywords are special words. Special words means this is a reserved words. We can use it. They have created and ordered in a Python programming language. We can use that. We couldn't be able to delete, we couldn't be able to modify, whatever we cannot do, whatever modification we want, we won't in these Python keywords. But we can use that. But we cannot use any other purposes. So here I have given some examples, keyword examples. The first one is false, class, finally, is, return, none, continue, for, lambda, try, true, tef, from, non-local, while, and, del, global, not, with, as, elif, if, or, yield, assert, else, import, pause, break, except, in, price. These are the examples of Python keywords. We can use it. Actually, very simply, keywords are special words used by Python to recognize the structure of programs. That is, but these words have specific meaning for interpreter. But here, we cannot use these identifiers for any other purposes. That's what the main one. That is what? A keyword. Here I have given some keywords as an example. And then operators. Here operators is the very important one. without operators we couldn't able to any calculations or any manipulations we could not able to do or done. But the operators are special symbols, but these special symbols represents a competition conditional matchings. So values upon operator used is called operands. Without these operands we wouldn't be able to use the operators. So here some kind of operators are there. First one is arithmetic operator, second one is relational operator, third one is logical operator, fourth one is assignment operator, and then go on. So here first arithmetic operator. Actually arithmetic operator is a mathematical operator, takes two operands to perform a calculation on them, but they are used for simple arithmetic. That's what this is mathematical operator. But most of computer languages contain a set of such operators within equations to perform different types of sequential calculations. But very simply, arithmetic operators are the mathematical operator, but this will perform operations with the two operands. General mathematical functions. The general mathematical function means arithmetic. That means addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus division, exponent, floor division. These all comes under arithmetic operations, but these are the general mathematical operations. To perform these operations we need these operators, arithmetic operators. Here I have given operator and then examples and then result. See here, first one is plus, that means addition operator. Here in first I have declared two variables and assigned two values to these two variables respectively. The first one is a is a variable. Inside the a I have given 100 as a value, and then b variable created, and for the b variable I have assigned 10 as a value. See the addition operation, a plus b. Here a is 100, b is 10. The result is 110. And see the subtraction operator, a minus b equal 90, because a is 100, b is 10. The result is 90. Similarly, it will apply to that up to floor division operator. And then here is an example. We see the example in next video as a program. The second one is relational or comparative operators. What? This is a relational operator, but for this relational operator there is another one name, comparative operators. Comparative operators. So here relational operator checks the relationship between two operands, because that's why they have given a name as a relational. It will check the relation in between two operands. That's why this is relational. And then it will return the results as true or false. If the condition is true, if the condition is okay, at the moment it will return true. Otherwise, if the condition is not okay, that means it's a false. At that moment it will returns false. Here I have given some examples with the operator and results. So first operator is equal. So first I have created two variables a, b, and then assigned two values 135 respectively. And first is equal. Equal means double equal symbol. That's what equal in programming languages. Equal. A equal b means, so here a is 100, b is 35. So this is not a true. This is not okay. This condition is not okay. That's why the result is false. And then greater than symbol, greater than operator. So A greater than B, yes, A is 100, B is 35. It's this condition is okay. That's why the result is true returned. So like that, similarly, the rest of these relational operator will apply these values. And then logical operators. Actually, logical operators means which are used to perform logical operations on a given relational expressions. What? Given relational expressions. That's what the main one. And this logical operator. So here, three kinds of logical operators are there. These are first one and second one or third one not. The AND is if all value might be, that means two value might be true, then only the results will be true. Otherwise, the results will be false. And OR operator means if we give two values true and any one value is true, the result is true. Both values false, the result is false. And not. If you give true, the result is not true. If you give false, the result is not false. This is what not operator. So very simply, if you give as input yes, that means true, the result is false. If you give the input as false, the result is true. This is the operation of these three kinds of logical operators. So see the example with the operator name and result. Here I have given first one is OR. So first I declared two variables A and B and assign, that means set two values to these two variables 97 and 35 respectively. The first one is OR operator. A greater than B or A equal to B. But the first condition is true. First condition okay, but the second condition is not okay. But the result is true because if you use the OR operator, any one input is true, the output is true. That is what here. And AND operator. A greater than B, yeah, it's true. And A equal to B, it's a false. So here the result is false because if you use the AND operator, the input 2 might be true. Then only we get true. Otherwise, it will be false. Not operator, yes. Not used. A greater than B, yes. A greater than B is okay. That means the result might be true. But here I used not operator. So not means if the result is true, but the result becomes a false. If the condition is false, the result becomes true. That's what here. See the example in next video. And then assignment operator. So here this is a very important operator, assignment operator. With this assignment operator, we can set the values to the variable. So here the default assignment operator is equal. Without the equal, we couldn't able to do anything. Python programming language. That's what here. The equal is default assignment operator. Here see the example and operators. See the operators and examples. First one is equal, plus equal, minus equal, asterisk equal, division equal, modulus division equal, exponent equal, and floor equal, floor division equal. And see the example. So here x equal to 100 I have given. See x equal 10. Yes, x is a variable and I assign 10 as a value to that variable. And then I have created b variable and then I have given a string value computer to the b variable. So the 10 and computer is resides in x and y respectively as a variable. And see plus equaled operator. See the example, plus equal 20. So this means what? X equal to x plus 20. So x means I already given a value to x variable as a 10. So x plus 20 means 10 plus 20 equal to 30. The 30 is set to the variable x. This is what the process. This way it will work. So like this, similarly rest of until the floor division equal will apply. See the minus equal, yeah, same one, x minus equal to 5. So it's equal to x minus 5. X is 5, 10. So 10 minus 5 means 5. 5 is set to the x. So this will apply to that remaining operators. And then we can see an example as later in next video. And then conditional operator. So the conditional operator is having another name, that is ternary operator. But the conditional operator evaluates something based on a condition being true or false. That is what conditional operator. First test a condition, single line, replacing the multi-line if else. That's what is the main one. So this is single line, test a condition. A single line, it can test a condition, but if else is multi-line. So here we can use very easily. See the example and syntax. Here is one syntax. Variable name equal to untrue, one element. If text expression, another element, and else untrue, the third element. See the example. Min equal to 50. Min is a variable name as a syntax. Min equal to 50. Min equal to 50 when if 49 less than 50. If 49 less than 50 is true, at the moment the value 50 is going to set to the variable name min. Otherwise the else 70 will set to the min. See the example, see the output, min equal 50, because the 49 less than 50, yeah, it's true. That's why this 50 is assigned to the min variable. And then second example, min equal 50 when if 49 greater than 50. Yes, 49 is 49 greater than 50. No, it's not true. So that's why the else 70 goes to assigned to min. Yeah, see the result, min equals 70. This is the operation of conditional operator. That means ternary operator. See, next is delimiters. So delimiters means this is symbols. That means symbol combinations. So here some of these delimiters may be single, or some of these delimiters may be a pair. Pair means opening and closing. See, opening parenthesis and closing parenthesis, and opening square bracket and closing square bracket, and opening curly braces and closing curly braces. So these are all pair of delimiters. So and then comma, colon, dot, single approximation equal to, semicolon, plus equal to, minus equal to, asterisk equal to, division equal to, floor division equal to, modulus division equal to, and then ampersand equal to, bar equal to, caret equal to, and then double greater than equal to, double less than equal to, and then exponent equal to. These are all delimiters, but we can use it to make a block of code, or to make a block of code, or to assign some expression values as a result to another one variable. These are delimiters. And next is literals. Actually, literal is a raw data, but the raw data in a variable are constants. That's what literals. So we can give a raw data to the variable or constant. That is what literals. So here three kinds of literals are there. The first one is numeric, the second one is string, and third one is boolean. Actually, in a numeric literals there are four kinds of numerical literals. The first one is integer, the second one is float, the third one is complex. But the numeric literals is immutable. We couldn't be able to change it. That's what immutable. See, the first one is binary literal. Here I have given examples, four kinds of example according to the three data types: integer, float, and complex. First one is binary. Binary means ones and zeros, but that inside that ones and zeros may be B, not maybe B, might be B. Then it's a binary literals. After that, decimal literals. Decimal literal means a full number, integer number. So here I have given value 100 to that b variable. That's what this is, decimal literal. And third one is octal literal. Octal literal. So here in octal literal, one verb will come in front of the value, octal value. So here see the example 00310. This is octal value. So by seeing or encountering these character only, the interpreter, the Python interpreter can understand this is this kind of literals, like that. And then hexadecimal literal. Hexadecimal literal. So always the hexadecimal value consists with x and c, in beginning x and ending c. So then the interpreter get known this is a value, that means a literal value, as hexadecimal. See the example here you know, and then this example will be explained in next video. And then string literals. So string literal means giving string value to a string variable. That is what string literals. But the string might be enclosed, that means surrounded by the double quotes, that means quotes. Then only the Python interpreter can understand and execute. Otherwise it will give the error message. Double or triple we can give, depending on our wish or depending on the value. If the value is a smaller one, we can use single or double. Otherwise, if the value is a multi-line, at the moment we can use the triple quotes. So this is what string literal. See the example next video. And then boolean literals. So here boolean literal means there is two word or two value, true or false. This is boolean values in which variable we are going to save or we are going to set these two boolean values. That variable may be, not maybe, that variable might be a boolean literals. Here see, I have given two example. The variable name is boolean underscore 1 equal true. The variable name is boolean underscore 1, and then I assign, that means I set the true value to this boolean underscore 1 variable. So here the boolean 1 is the boolean literal, and in the second example boolean underscore 2 equal false. So false is a boolean value. The false value is set to the boolean underscore 2 value. So these two variables are boolean literals. So we can use wherever or whenever in our program, in which program we are going to use this or declare this. And then escape sequence. Escape sequence. But escape sequence means giving escape character. That means void character or new line character or query is written. This all comes in escape sequence, but we couldn't be able to give or use directly. So to overcome that one, we need to use the backward slash, one backward slash. See the example here, escape sequence character, and then example, and then output. See, I want to print a one backslash in a text in a text string. So because of that, so for that we need to use the backslash, one backslash. See the example in a print statement, one backslash and test. So the output is the test leading with the one backslash. Here one backslash in front of the text. Similarly the remaining backslash single quote, backslash double quote, backslash n means new line, and then backslash t means tab. This is what. So now in this video we have covered the tokens in Python programming language in 5th chapter in computer science application of 12th. We will see in the next class, next video.
Thanks for watching this video in our channel EM3 365. Like and subscribe, press the bell icon and select all. Our new videos will reach you always.